Well, hi. My name is Jeff Barlett, and this is my hippie style motivational speaking talk. So, this is actually going to be more like a motivational seminar. How do I look in these sunglasses? Do I look cool? Should I wear them? Should I take them off? I don't know. Leave a comment if you think I should wear them or if I should take them off. I'll just keep them off for now. So, as you may notice, I like to play the guitar. Playing guitar is fun. I've been playing for 20 years. You know, playing the guitar is a skill that you can learn. It's not that hard. It's very simple to learn how to play the guitar. Okay? But when I first started playing guitar, I did not sound very good. You want to know what I sounded like when I started playing the guitar? I started sounding like this. Doesn't sound very good, does it? I had to, learn some things. I had to learn some chords, like an E major, an A major, a D major. And I started doing this. So, practice, right? Also in life, we don't always start out and be born with certain skills. So, my life especially, I wasn't born with 11,000 subscribers. By the way, all you who've subscribed to my channel, thank you. 11,000 subscribers. That's really cool. All right? Really cool, man. For 11,000 subscribers. Right? Thank you for subscribing. Now, obviously, you don't start out that way. I've been through a lot in life. I didn't start out, in a supervisor role in my security job. I didn't start out with a college degree. Started off broke. Started off struggling. I've been through a lot. When I was 10 years old, I started playing guitar. I didn't know how to play very well. That's about the time my life got very stressful. Been through a lot growing up. It's personal, but I grew up in a broken home. It was very stressful, growing up in a broken home, watching, life struggle in my life. I lived in a shelter with my mother twice when I was a teenager. It's not very fun. Been through a lot. That's how life is sometimes, but I didn't give up. There were times I wanted to. The guitar, though, I never really gave up on guitar. It's just something I enjoy doing. I never really gave up on the guitar. Obviously didn't give up on life because I'm still here. I'm still breathing. So, don't worry, it's going to get more interesting. I'm going to be talking for a while about just life in general. This is supposed to be a motivational seminar on the internet. So, think positive. If you don't know how to play guitar, you think you play bad, think positive. That's what my mother would always tell me. Now, is thinking positive just enough to get what you want in life? No. Yes, that sounds like it contradicts itself, but it's the truth. Think positive that you're going to learn how to play the guitar. Think positive, think positive. Here's the truth. You can think positive all you want, but if you do not practice, you're not going to get better. If you don't practice, you're not going to get better. You got to put in the work and effort to succeed at the guitar, just like you have to put in the work and effort to succeed at life. It takes work and effort. You can't be lazy. Okay, yes, I'm being lazy, strumming the same 3 chords, but you can't be lazy if you want to be successful in life. You gotta practice at the guitar just like you gotta practice your life skills if you want to learn anything. So I'm going to talk about my career. I'm not a career musician. I just, I play guitar for fun. I enjoy it. It's a really enjoyable instrument to play, but it's very hard to make any money playing the guitar. I mean, yes, I can, maybe look for live gigs, but, I have a job. I can maybe teach lessons. There's ways of making money doing this. And maybe, I can motivate myself to do that. I got 11,000 subscribers. That's really cool. Thank you. But I want to talk about just life in general. I mean, I work as a security supervisor, for example, right? I didn't start off as a supervisor. I had to work my butt off. I was given an award by my employer for my work ethic because I would bust my butt. When I was just a low-level guard, I would bust my butt. I also used to work as a correctional officer before. When I was 20 years old, this was the first time I got out on my own. I went to go work at a state prison. That was a leap of faith. Being 20 years old, go work at a state prison, deal with the craziest people in the world. Very stressful. It's a very stressful lifestyle, and anybody who works as a correctional officer, I really appreciate what you do, okay? I wrote a song about that. It's called the Correctional Officer Appreciation Song. If you want to go check it out, don't forget to thank the CEO for all the hard work they bring to the show. You can go check that out. Look it up. I wrote a song about being a CEO. I used to be a semi-truck driver. I did not like that. Being a semi-truck driver, it was a disaster. I hated doing it. It was very depressing, never home. Yep. It was probably one of the worst times of my life. I got messed over $5,000, went into debt to get a CDL, ended up paying it back. I'm going to be honest, I got fired from that job. Just couldn't handle it. But, I'm still here. Ended up getting back into security later on, and I was happier doing security than driving semi-trucks. Yep. But, I still play my guitar. I've been playing the guitar for 20 years. Through all these hard times, good times, mainly hard times, I've been playing the guitar through it all. Playing the guitar is a great coping mechanism. If you're very stressful, you have a lot going on in life, it's a stress reliever. You know what else I like to do? And it's not guitar related, but it kind of is because I do teach a lot of hymns that are popular in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I take going to church very seriously. I went to church today, by the way. I was very happy I went to church after working my overnight security job. So I've been awake for maybe almost 24 hours, 23, 22 hours, okay? Because I went to work, And then I went to church. And then now I'm doing a guitar motivational speech. And I'm kind of, I'm a hippie, I'm kind of laid back. I'm cool, right? I like to play guitar. I just came up with that. I literally just switched the strumming pattern from my first guitar song. From E, A, D, D, D. And then I just switched it up to a G, to a D, to an A. I think that sounds good. Maybe I'll use it in a future song. Okay, maybe I shouldn't get too distracted. Let's talk about my life again. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yes, I'm still a hippie. I still have my own personality. I still am me. But I love the church I go to. It's very interesting. I believe in what I believe. And I'm happy that I'm a member. It really changed my life. When I was 16, on January 14th, 2012, I was baptized as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I'll tell you, that church changed my life. The people in the church were a great influence on me. I learned a lot of life lessons in church. I learned things about having a good work ethic. Learned things about, having values. We teach important things in church. I learned things that, our Heavenly Father loves us. Even if we make mistakes in life, our Heavenly Father loves us. Jesus suffered on a cross for us because he loves us. He cares for us. And I remember going to seminary class before high school, we'd go to early morning seminary. And my seminary teacher would say, do your very best. He would hand out these wristbands. Your very best. That's what our Heavenly Father expects from us. Your very best. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to do your very best. It's the same thing with playing guitar. You don't need to be perfect. You just got to do your very best. And by the way, you know how I do all these hymns? I like to learn the hymns for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You know what inspired me to do that? When I'd go to early morning seminary, my seminary teacher encouraged me to do that. I was listening to my rock music from the 90s. I loved the music from the 60s too. He was telling me I should learn the hymns. It would be a very great idea. Well, I have 11,000 subscribers. That was a great words of advice. Really. I learned the hymns. I'm still learning these hymns, and I'm doing tutorials on them and teaching them and playing them. I enjoy it, Oh, the guitar pick fell in the... Oh my. Sometimes this happens. Okay. Doing this on a live stream. Perfection is not important right now. I could just strum with my hand. Okay. I could go get another guitar pick too, but you know what? Sometimes life gives us our challenges. This was not intentional. I dropped the guitar pick in the guitar. Am I just going to give up? No. I'm not going to give up because I just dropped the guitar pick in the sound hole. Oh, now the connection's becoming unstable. Okay. Let me tell you another thing that I like to do. I like to take flying lessons. I took 2 flying lessons in an airplane. And when you take flying lessons, you need to be able to think about things, the what ifs. Same thing working in security. What if the guitar pick falls in the hole? One is I can give up. I can just end this live stream right now, especially when 0 people are watching. I can just give up, or I can just keep going. So I can give up. If you're flying an airplane, you definitely don't want to give up. That's a safety concern. Work in security, same thing. Safety, safety, safety. So am I going to give up, the guitar? It's not a safety hazard to just end the live stream. But I don't want to give up. I got 3 options. 1 is give up, be lazy, maybe go to sleep. 2 is I can go get another guitar pick. So I have 4 options. 3 is I can get the guitar pick out of the sound hole. Maybe I'll try. Maybe. Or 4, I can just strum out with my hand. I do want to practice some mariachi. I'm still working on this, so I'm not perfect. I'm still learning things, even though I've been playing guitar for 20 years. Let me try to see if I can figure this out. No. I'm still working on it. I'm not there yet. Okay, that's more advanced stuff. If you're a beginner, you're probably not going to want to be learning that. But I want to learn it. It's going to take me a while to learn it. I got to practice. But I'm not going to give up. Let me get that pick out of here. There we go. It fell on the floor. I got it. So if I would have given up and ended the live stream, I wouldn't have gotten this out of the sound hole. And I have my connection back. I have internet. The internet connection was messing up on my live stream. Sometimes life throws us curveballs. You gotta know how to react to these situations. And I'm gonna be honest, I've reacted poorly in the past. There were times I was just ready to give up. I just played the chord buzzing. Okay. That sounds better. Okay, yeah, I make mistakes on the way. I'm just coming up with stuff there. But don't give up on things. Find a way to fix the problem. You have a problem, you use your brain and try to find a solution. Okay, my brain was telling me, shake the guitar to get the guitar pick out. Or go give up and be like, oh, I can't get the guitar pick out. I'm going to end the live stream. Nah. This is a motivational talk, from a real hippie who likes to play guitar. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to keep playing my guitar. It's fun. I enjoy playing the guitar. It's like, I'm going to keep going with my life. I mean, there's been time, there's things that just, I felt devastated. I mean, I've been through 2 divorces. Seriously, and I really was ready to give up on life then. I mean, I don't even want to talk about that. I mean, really depressed during those times. And now I'm married to a beautiful Filipino woman who makes me happy. I'm working on a song for her. I'm going to call it She's My Happy Pill. It goes like this. She's my happy pill. She's my happy pill. She's my happy pill. Don't call Dr. Phil. I'm working on that song. I'm still writing lyrics for it. If you have any ideas for lyrics, you can leave a comment, but be appropriate. Remember, I'm still a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so I'm going to keep the lyrics appropriate, okay? If you don't comment in time, I'm just going to write the song. However, I feel I should write the song because it's how I feel, and sometimes maybe your lyrics aren't as good as what I feel inside. Because I love my wife. Because you know why? Because she's my happy pill. She's my happy pill. She's my happy pill. Don't call Dr. Phil. I'm still working on this song. Now, I could, end the live stream and just work on my song. I can probably write a song within like a few hours, maybe even an hour. I've done that. I wrote the song I Love to Sing About Jesus, like literally in less than an hour. That happens sometimes because I've been playing guitar for 20 years. When you've been playing for 20 years, it becomes easy to you. Just like if you learn a skill. I mean, if you go to an airline pilot, they've been flying airplanes for 20 years. You put them behind a Cessna, put him in a car, he's probably going to know how to drive the car. You want to, the connection again. Start lagging, maybe my internet. Okay. But, learning guitar is like a skill. Okay. Internet, please. I'm on a live stream. Nobody's watching anyways, so I guess bad connection can... Okay. Bad internet connection on a live stream. I'm working on my live streaming skills. I'm new to this. I'm like an old lady when it comes to technology. No offense, but